So what happened was, we're walking and we see an owner say, Levi, get off, there was the dog's name, get off the ice. And we were like, okay, you know, they're gonna get the dog off the ice. Next thing you know, we're here, help, help, help. Me, Tony, the other guy, we ran down there, and once we jumped on the ice, we saw those two further out on the ice, and Levi, the dog, kind of just hanging there, and we're like, oh crap. So at that point, I'm sliding to get the dog. Tony was sliding to get the girl and the guy. Next thing you know, I break into the ice. I pull the dog out. We get the girl out. I look over and I actually see, I think her name was Gina.
Yeah, Gina.
Gina was trying to get the other guy out, and once he got a hold of him, the ice broke. So then once the ice broke, those two kind of started drifting off a little bit, and Gina was able to actually swim up, but the guy has been treading water for so long, at that point he was exhausted, cold, and he was just numb, and he was waterboarding. And at that point I just threw my jacket off, and I actually had to jump in because he just said, I need help, and I had to swim. And I didn't realize how hard it is to swim in cold water until you're actually in cold water. But once you actually I was able to swim, I got him, and I just kept trying to pull him, keep his head above water. I'm trying to pull myself, pull him. Next thing you know, I'm trying to throw him on the ice. Tony was like probably knee to hip deep on like standing in the water, and I could throw him to Tony and be like, dude, you gotta help me because I have to get myself out. So I threw him to Tony. Next thing you know, me and him both are trying to like drag him out. I'm trying to drag out of the ice, and then we're just laying there, and it was just mere shock in how cold we were. And we just laid there. We were just dead tired. It was exhausting.
How long did it take to do the whole thing take?
Probably like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was about to say, it seemed like it was like 30 seconds realistically, but it was probably like 5 to 8 minutes, and the guy was treading water for that 8 minutes. So once I got broken, Tony got in, we were both like, you know, screw it, we're already in. So just jump on in, and we had to get everyone else out. It took about 8 minutes. I just wanted to thank, you know, the ambulance and the fire people and the cops, because once we got them out, I looked up, cops' ambulance was right there. So it was a matter of, I saw you call, seconds they were there.
Yeah,
so
I heard the sirens real quick.
Yeah, I just want to thank the ambulance, the fire people, and the cops for being there quickly, because as soon as I stood up, everything was like, I wanted to lay down, and the dude was laying down too, and we just didn't want to move. It was so cold. Yeah, so it was
the couple.
Yeah, it was the couple. It wasn't Gina. It was, I don't know the names. I forgot. It was the two. It was the guy and the girl.
And their dog?
And their dog, Levi. I know the dog's name rather than knowing it's terrible. But Levi was on the ice. She was closer to the shoreline because she kind of fell in like a pocket, where the guy was further out, was just on the ice line where it actually just went into the water. So he kind of was just hanging on the edge, screaming, get the girl, get the girl, get the girl. That's when Tony went for it, and I kind of just was like, all right, I'll lay on my stomach. I know, baby. Lay on my stomach, go for the dog. And then we got those out, and then we're like, all right, now we gotta get him out. You know, it was like he knew, he's like, go get her. She's more important. And then, you know, as I'm sliding, try to get the dog, because the dog was drifting away too, because he was on the shoreline as well with the owner, where it was from the ice to just water. He wasn't in like a pocket, and I was scared. I was really scared for that dude because he was treading water. He kept going under, and I kept pulling him up.
How old was he?
I think he was 22. Oh. Yeah, he was 22. Yeah, I'm 25. I think the girl's like 20, 21.
Right.
Yeah, which I respect him in every way, because he was like, you know, I'm fine, I'm holding, she's going, you know, bobbing. He was just hanging on the ice still, so it was...
For a little bit, he could swim. He went back for the dog at first, and then...
Yeah, well, he realized, he turned around and saw I got the dog, and then he was like, all right, I'll swim to the ice. Gina came over and tried to, like, push the ice or try to grab him, like, on ice, and that's when they both went in. Yeah, that's exactly that, though. He wanted to go for the dog, but I was like, I'm already going for him, because he said go for the girl and then get the dog. So.